Hello, my name is Haggai Daniel. I'm here in Akwanga local government of Nasarawa State in Nigeria. Today, I'll be exploring the food processing of the Mada people. And the Mada people are located in Akwanga local government, Karo local government, Kokona local government, and some parts of the Kaduna state. Come with me as we embark on this beautiful journey of their processing of foods. This is one of the grinding machines of the Mada people from the times of old. As we all know it, it is called the grinding stone before the introduction of grinding machines and others. As we can see, Mama is grinding one of the local dish of the Mada people, and these seeds are called biku in Mada, but in English called the guinea corn. And these seeds are being grounded until they become powdered form, which is used in making one of the favorite swallow of the Mada people called labiku, and English the guinea corn swallow. After this is made, it is being eaten with one of the Mada local soup, which is called Inyingbanda and okra leaf in English. I hope you are learning something new today, as I am, from the Mada people situated in Nasarawa State, Nigeria. Indeed, what a hard way to cook or process this before you can eat. Imagine the grinding machines were not introduced. So this is how the Mada people would have continued in hardship in order to make food for their families. Indeed, we are grateful to technology that has advanced and made grinding machines available and also made life easier for our Mada people. Since there was no sieve in the times of old, this was one of the ways they sieved this powder after grinding before they could make their swallow. After the processing of the guinea corn, which is biku, we come over to the maize, popularly known as bionkon amongst the Mada people. This is being sieved until all the dirt are out. Then it's being processed in its own grinding machine called the mortar, but we the Mada people call it jin. As we can see, a little bit of water is being added to the corn before it's being pounded in the mortar. And today, I'll be joining this process to take an experience on how this was being done in the times of old, since I wasn't born during that time. This is how we'll be beginning our pounding today. But then, this is how the children from the times of old always waited by the side of their parents for this process to get done and for food to be ready. This is how the mothers of old always scolded their children whenever the corn was being wasted during process. So, Mama is telling us to pound this gently so that it doesn't pour on the floor. And if it pours on the floor, we'll get to eat a little bit of sand in it after this process is finally done. As you can see, we are progressing. This is gradually becoming powdered already. It wasn't easy. All my hands are so tired. Indeed, the Mada people from our old really tried. And my sister here is doing this in order for the chaff to remove before this will be sieved and pounded again for it to become powdered. Now, as you can see, she's sieving it in the local sieve of the Mada people, while our mothers sit and watch us to know if we are indeed learning this process perfectly well. We are pouring it back into our local grinding machine. So this process is being repeated again, and most of the times when this process goes on, children gather and wait for their families to finish, as they can no longer hold on to the hunger. Indeed, the children are running out of patience, and we have to hasten up to get this food ready. We are grinding this gradually until it becomes our corn flour. When the ladies refuse to listen to the mothers, they come and scold us in order for we to do it gently. Mama is really angry with the corn that we have wasted. She keeps using her hands to block her corn from pouring. As you can see, my sister is trying to remove the ones that were not pounded. And then we keep repeating this process until everything becomes smooth. Before the process began, we had this corn as the complete seed. But as the process went on, we got the chaff out. And after the chaff, we got these particular ones halfly pounded. And after this were repeated, we got the powdered form, which is this. Now we can see that this wasn't an easy process. From this, we went to the powdered. Indeed, the Mada people had to go through a lot before they can eat swallow. Despite all of this, they never had smooth swallow, just like we do now. As you can see, Mama is packing the wasted corn while she takes the others that has been processed to the kitchen in order to continue the making of the food as we wait to eat. So this is the local fire, since there was no cylinder during those times. And here Mama is teaching me how to make this swallow of the Mada people. Yes, and so gradually, with all patience, we do all of this to get our swallow. Mama is telling me to add a little bit of water into the plate and rinse it to the pot. Nothing must be wasted. And then I'm being asked to stir until this becomes thick. Okay, it's indeed becoming thick. Wow, this process is indeed hard, difficult, but then it's interesting. I'm still stirring because this has not completely formed a paste yet. So once this is completely done, we'll leave it and cover it to boil. But as of now, we have to keep stirring. And in this stirring process also, the reason why we stir this, according to our mothers, was so that we do not have lumps from this paste. So I'll cover and allow it to boil. Well, we learn every day. Mama has just told me to remove this. As I earlier said, this swallow is being eaten with the okra leaf soup, which is called inyingbanda. The next process is to slice these leaves with our knife, and not as our regular vegetables. We cut this in big sizes so that it does not completely melt away. We have to reduce our paste before we can make the swallow, and this is how we do it, bit by bit, to avoid having lumps. So as you can see, it's getting thick, just like every other swallow that we know. But then this looks a little bit thick, so we are going to add paste so that we can soften this. Almost ready. And yes, this is our corn flour that has been pounded and made into the swallow. Thereafter, we'll cover it and allow it to steam a little bit for it to be completely ready. Now we are here for the final process of our swallow today. So for the last time, we have to stir it for the last time. And this is what we do. So here our swallow is ready to be served. Now we saw how we started from the pounding process down to its powdered form, and now the final result of what we started. Now this is our bandar soup made from okra leaf. We started from cutting our leaf. After that, we proceeded to put in water on fire, added our local potash, our local maggi, granules, and then we allowed everything boil. Then we added our pepper, and finally we added our okra leaf, and this is the result we got. Now we can all see the local soup of the Mada people used in eating this swallow made from corn or guinea corn. Soup or a swallow were not being made with iron pots, as none of this existed. So they used the clay pots to cook their food and also served the food in the local calabash. Now I'm serving to eat. Let's have a taste of the Mada local dish. Now let's have a taste of what we made today. Indeed, this is amazing, but it took a long process for us to be able to have this to eat. As you know, a lot of hunger before we could get this, and a lot of stress, but finally our food is ready to be enjoyed. Thank you for watching.